So before the Eagles 49ers game, George Kittle was answering a reporter's question, and the reporter asked, how did the 49ers stand up and rack up against the Eagles' physicality? They're a physical team. And if you saw 2 years ago when we played them as a physical team, it was a physical game as well too. George Kittle told the reporter, he said, "Hey, look, they're a physical team. We understand that, but we're physical too, and we're gonna let the film, decide on who's physical and who's not."
The film after the game will show you exactly what you're asking. So I know we're going to come out, we're going to be violent and physical. I'm expecting them to be the same thing, but we'll see.
So I thought it would be important to kind of cross-check and look at the film. If you look at the film, we're seeing one team that's physical and one team that's not physical. Right out the line, you see Smitty just abusing Ward, Purdy getting hit. They try to man-on block Hassan Reddick, the Defensive Player of the Year. That didn't work out. Then you see Hassan Reddick again just smashing Josh Johnson. Them just ripping the ball out, throwing them down and imposing their will, sacking Josh Johnson, losing at the line of scrimmage, getting smacked, even on the running ball there, inflicting their will. Throwing the defenders down, running them over. Avante Max coming back, getting into action as being a dog. Kenneth Gainwell carrying defenders. I'm not sure what George Kittle was ready for when talking about what he was talking about. Then you got Jalen Hurts as well, getting some in too. Breaking tackles at the goal line. They ran the quarterback sneak twice. It's all about showmanship. They ran the quarterback sneak twice and they got it. Debo getting smacked around. The also break your tackle guy. They are pushing him around. I mean, it was just a bloodbath. And of course, we look at George Kittle and what he did on that play. He thought it was going to be a cakewalk, come over and just block that Hassan Reddick. He wasn't even there. He ends up tripping over his own feet. And what happens? So what we're essentially saying is this: everyone wants to be physical, and everyone talks about being physical, but it's almost like getting in a fight and you don't realize, hey, this dude can actually punch because he punched you in your mouth and it actually hurt. That's what happened to the 49ers. Stay humble in these processes. And I had to say it, Eagles or not Eagles, Brock Purdy had nothing to do with the physicality of the Eagles. The Eagles are a physical team. We talked about, hey, the Titans are physical, the Giants are physical, and they beat the brakes off of them on both sides of the ball. That has nothing to do with Brock Purdy. That has everything to do with how good this team is. And to slight the Eagles because they played a team like Brock Purdy's not that serious. Like, he's not that good, right? Josh Johnson's a placeholder. He could, I hate to say, he could win the same exact thing as Brock Purdy. The offensive scheme was fair. I think Johnson's a better passer than Purdy. Be honest with you. But what do y'all want to hype it up? George Kittle need to calm down. This team is physical. And George Kittle, you say you want us to look at the film. We did look at the film. And what we saw you in your butt.